and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts.
Bonjour tout le monde, YouTube. This is Blast Citrus here with standard RU battle against a guy named MS212. He leads off with Swallow, I lead off with Tangrowth. He goes with Protect, which is a good play because he turns out he has Flame Orb, so he is able to use Facade and get extra damage on my Tangrowth. I go with the Leech Seed and I do get it off. And here he goes for a U-turn. I go with the Giga Drain just to be safe, like just to see how much damage it would do. It didn't do very much to Drapion. He has Taunt on his Drapion, so unfortunately I will not be able to get my Sleep Powder off. And here he goes with Swords Dance. I go with the Earthquake. It didn't do as much as I hoped. But although I don't have any attack investment on my Tangrowth, which kind of sucks, but whatever. So I switch into Galvantula. Hopefully you get more damage with it, but he goes with the Crunch on Galvantula and it does a shit ton of damage. Almost knocks me out. But here I go with the Thunder as he switches into Rotom. I'm guessing to resist Thunder, but he didn't really resist it at all, really. So that sucks for him. But, whoop. Sorry, I'm just getting a drink of water. Oh, I gotta love Nestle Pure Life water. Yum. So, anyways, he switches out of Ferroseed into Claydol to take the Thunder. The reason I stayed in with Galvantula is because he did have the entry hazards up, so I did not want to switch out my Galvantula because he was gonna feign anyway, so I might as well just keep him in and let him do damage to whatever. So here I switch into Clefable. Since I think my Crocodile's Choice scarfed, I think. So he would have been locked into Pursuit or something. Yeah, Pursuit. So I switched into Clefable, and I'm able to knock out the Claydol. So now he switches back into Drapion, goes with a Crunch. It does okay. I'm 32% damage. But my Double Edge does way more than that. Here I go with the Soft Boiled as he goes for Crunch again to just get HP back again. So he goes for the Taunt. I'm not sure why, because I wasn't going to go with Soft Boiled anyway. Like, I'm at a respectable amount of HP. So here he goes back into Swallow, and he's able to knock me out with a Facade. I'm guessing because he's like max attack, and he does have the burn on him, so yeah, I think that would have been enough. So I switch back into Crocodile. I go with the Stone Edge. It misses. He went with Protect anyway, so it didn't matter. But here I go with the Stone Edge again as he switches into Ferroseed, and I don't really, I don't really like that. So I switch back into Tangrowth to take a Leech Seed because I predicted him to go for a Leech Seed. But he actually switches into Feraligatr here, and then he goes for a Substitute, and unfortunately I will not get my Sleep Powder off again, which is really annoying. None of his Pokemon are asleep now. But here he gets another Dragon Dance, and I go with a Giga Drain fortunately to knock out that Substitute. I didn't think he had Substitute at the time on his Feraligatr, but he actually did. So that really sucks. So I just keep going with Giga Drain to knock out a Substitute and all that. But here he decides to go for Return. It does absolutely nothing because I do have max defense, but like I was really surprised like why it did like virtually no damage to Tangrowth, but I don't know. Some weird shenanigans in the game, but whatever. So here I did knock out his Feraligatr, and he's into Swallow now. He went with Brave Bird. It does quite a lot. I go with the Leech Seed, and the Swallow's gonna faint thanks to the burn and the Leech Seed damage. So now his last Pokemon is Ferroseed, I believe, and I do get it asleep, and I go with the Earthquake, and I think after a couple turns of using Earthquake, he is going to faint, And that will be Good Game MS212. If you guys really like this bow, leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Peace out.